Hello and welcome to Nala's Kitchen, a show we cooked up to make delicious food and to make a delicious day for you. And we're continuing National Women's Month with a yummy banana bread recipe, but wait, with a swirl. Now, if you recall, on Nala's Kitchen episode 1, we did a banana bread recipe. Now, we are going to take that same banana bread recipe, but add a cinnamon swirl. You may say that's a little bit of a twist, and I say you are correct. Now, what ingredients will you need for this recipe? First things first, grab your bread loaf pan. Go ahead and put a parchment paper lined in there or spray it with some cooking oil spray. Next, you will need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and get that preheating while you mix everything together so it's ready when you're done. La 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 la. You need 3 ripe bananas, 1 egg, a half a cup of mayonnaise or plain Greek yogurt. Today, we will be using plain Greek yogurt. 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1.5 cups of flour. You will need a half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now, that was for the regular banana bread. Now, I will introduce you to the cinnamon swirl. You'll need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, melted. We'll get that melted later. Now, for the sugars, you're going to need 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. And that's it. Now let's get our ingredients together. First, we're going to start with our dry ingredients. So, go ahead and grab your 1.5 cups of flour and dump it in a mixing bowl. You will need 2 mixing bowls for this portion. Next, we will add our granulated sugar. Ooh, sugar in a bowl. Then you will add in your baking soda and salt. Give it a little pat. Now, you will mix all these dry ingredients together. All right, I'm mixing these up until they are well combined. And now that they are well combined and looking like this, I'm going to set them aside and start on our wet ingredients. All right, for the wet ingredients, you need to take all your bananas, throw them in here, and mash. Do the monster mash, the banana mash. All right, first things first. Take out the banana. Banana 1, removed. Banana 2, removed. Banana 3, removed. Now, for your workout, grab something to mash. Then, do the monster mash. We're gonna mash all these bananas up until they are completely mashed, like mashed potatoes. Let's go. Woo, is your arm burning? Because mine is. Are you angry? Need to let off some steam? Bake. Mash. Now that our bananas are mashed, like so, we are going to add in the rest of our wet ingredients, which is our mayo or plain Greek yogurt and our egg. I'm going to start off with the plain Greek yogurt. Boop, 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 boop. Oops, splash. Splish, splash, we're taking a bath. Make sure it is plain though, because if you add another thing with flavor, obviously you're going to get that flavor of that yogurt in there. So if you want to be spicy, go ahead, do that. Last wet ingredient, the egg. What came first, the chicken or the egg? We're saying the egg right now. And we cracking, we dropping, we got the egg in there. We cracking, we dropping, we got the egg in there. Now that we got all of our wet ingredients together, we are going to combine them. Mix them on up, mix them on up. You don't need to mix them too much, just until that egg is combined. Now we've got both of our bowls ready, wet mixture and dry mixture. You will take the dry mixture and add it into the wet mixture. However, do not overmix. Trust the process. It'll be a little thick, but it'll be great. I'm gonna start with a little dump, mixing mix, 1 more dump, probably just like half. 1 dump, 2 dump, we all dump when we're good. First dump, that's good. And just a quick little mixy moo. Yep, we're going with it. Now, we're just gonna dump that last bit in. Ready? And we dumpin', we dumpin', we dumpin', dumpin', dumpin'. All right, we got all of our dry ingredients in. Now, we are going to mix together. We don't need to overmix. It'll be thick, it'll be great. We trust the process. We trust us. This is a lesson in trusting yourself. Here we go. The batter will let you know when it's done. You know, like I said, this is a practice in trusting yourself. You got this. Get those sides, make sure everything's scraped off into your mixture. Okay, and last little scoop. Here we go. Oh, I got some sides that didn't get all the flour. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, this is what we're working with. It smells so good and it looks so great. This is our combined mixture of our wet and dry ingredients, and it looks great. Now, for our additional cinnamon swirl, all of these, besides the butter, now it is melted, are already in a bowl for me. So we got our dark brown sugar, we got our granulated sugar, and we got our cinnamon. So I'm just gonna quickly just take like a fork, just mix these guys in. This could be done in a bigger bowl. That would make it a little easier, but I decided I wanted a challenge. So we're mixing it here. Then once you feel like you got pretty much that mixed up, we're gonna mix again, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Then you're going to add in your melted butter, which is 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Woo! Nice. Ding. Now, once you start mixing it and you're like, this isn't thick enough. This is too thick. Just add some more butter. We're mixing. We're already looking like this. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is art. And this is what we're looking like. So, now we've got the fun part. I mean, the funner part, right? Because the more fun. Since we already did a little fun little art, we're gonna do some more. You're going to, it's like a fourth, I don't really know. I'm just gonna do sections. So you're gonna lay out a section of banana, top it with a little bit of cinnamon, make your design with your fork, top it with more banana. Cinnamon, banana, cinnamon, banana. You get it? You got it? We good. Let's go. Banana be first. Just get like that first little layer down. Banana bread down. Okay, I've got one little layer down. Now, I like this layer. I'm going to add my cinnamon and make a fun design. All right, remember, we are going to do multiple layers, so don't use all of your cinnamon for this layer. Just like a spoonful, essentially. And I'm gonna dump, I'm gonna dump, I'm gonna dump, I'm gonna dump. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. And now, we art. Just make some fun swirlies, swirlies. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Swirly fun. And this is the part that's fun. You literally get to make whatever shapes you want. That's gonna be my first layer. I like it. All right, first layer is complete. We are going to add in our next banana layer. Banana. Ooh, I'm so excited because I love cinnamon and I love banana bread. So this is gonna be so yum. This is probably gonna be short to the last because we'll do one more at the very end. You'll have this layer and then just your top layer after. So dump accordingly. Make sure all of that cinnamon is covered, that layer. Now we're back to this. We're back to a plain banana bread. Who would think there's cinnamon under? Not other people, but we know. We know there's cinnamon under this. Next, cinnamon layer. You're going to have one more layer, so I guess do about half of whatever you have left. And just start dumping. Blob, blob, blob. All right, and I left half of that half for the top of this. So I'm gonna make another fun little design. Again, whatever your heart desires, make a fun little swirly design. Swirly, swirly, swirly in my twirly. Don't know what that means, but we're going with it. Ooh, baby. The funnest part is probably like all of the layers will be different swirls, which is great. That layer is complete. Last layer. Dump all the rest of your banana and top with the rest of your cinnamon. Woohoo! Now, even if you've got like too much cinnamon, even if you've got where you're like, oh no, I still have all the cinnamon showing. It doesn't need to be perfect. This is fun. This is just to add some spice to a regular banana bread. So it's okay. It's gonna turn out delicious regardless of the design. You know me, you never leave any behind. You gotta scrape it all up. You gotta scrape it all up. You worked so hard, use all the batter you made. Let me just boop boop. Going to put my bowl to the side. All right, last layer of cinnamon and we're off to the races. 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4, 5 block, 6 block. Give me some more. All right, I think I got it all. I'm gonna do my last little swirl. I'm just doing a little back and forth situation, nothing too fancy. Just make sure your ground cinnamon batches, there's no like huge chunks of cinnamon, you know? Unless you want big chunks of cinnamon in your bites. That's cool too. All right, lovely. We are complete. Now, you will throw it in your oven that is already preheated for you because you set yourself up for success. It is at 350 and we're gonna throw this beautiful masterpiece in the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes. Every oven's different, so just check on it and then you can do the toothpick test. If batter comes out on the toothpick, it's not ready, needs more time. If it's clean, you're ready, you're good. We're going in the oven. Let's do this thing. Now that our bread is in the oven baking, I would love to chat with you about pet adoption, specifically from the Long Beach Animal Shelter, where I got this cutie patootie who has cinnamon on her. Never. This cutie patootie named Nala, who this whole thing is inspired by. If you want a cutie like this or any other cutie, dog, cat, a small furry animal like a rabbit of some sort, you can check out the Long Beach Animal Shelter. All their information will be found in the description below. Tell your friends and family and whoever would be interested in adopting a cute little furry friend. I'll see you when the banana bread's done. And we're back. And the bread is complete. Would you like to see it? Do you see all the steam? Well, voila. Now, it looks beautiful. It smells beautiful. I can already see some swirls. I'm so excited to cut into it. Now go enjoy this yummy cinnamon swirl banana bread. And don't forget, you are loved, you are important, and you just did an incredible thing with yourself, and it looks amazing. Be proud of yourself. As always, I'm Nicole. This was Nala's Kitchen. Tell all your friends and family about it, and tell them about Long Beach Animal Shelter. All the information will be found in the description below. And don't forget to stay seasoned and balanced. Bye-bye.